talented as the previous chap. Sadly, it looks like I can't really use that one. Might be the one and only act tonight. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not. I suppose you can say hopefully be the best act of the night. That's a bonus. I'm doing this because I got challenged on my housemate. Thanks guys, really love you for that one. Bit of a bad habit of mine getting challenged to do things. I recently got challenged to the Big Mac Challenge. That was 20 Big Macs in 24 hours. It was a bad day, I'll put it that way. It was a bad day. I'd never really eaten Big Macs before that stage. I had about one or two. So I thought, it's a Big Mac, it's only made, you know, it can't be too bad. Big Mac, whatever. By about the fifth one, I really regretted thinking that. And it wasn't good. Started strong, first 3 and 8 minutes. It went rapidly downhill after that one. Wasn't good. But I found out that the exact size of my stomach is 8 Big Macs. Exact size, literally to the point. Eight, fine. I'm pretty full. You know, I'm pretty full at 8 Big Macs. Yeah, ninth bite, it wasn't happening. It wasn't getting right. I like all this. Like 8 Big Mac, I really sort of hit the wall. You get these luck athletes saying, "Oh, after like 30 miles of running, I hit the wall." Well, after my 8th Big Mac, I hit the wall. I then probably threw up on the wall. I threw up on the same pub 3 times in one day. All sober, all in daylight. I feel that's a record for me. But I did it though, you know, 20 Big Macs in 13 and a half hours it turned out to be. Woo! Thank you. Oh God, it's an achievement. Fucking took it. God, yeah, 13 and a half hours. It was tough. From you saying from that day, 13 and a half hours on the lips. The next week spent in the toilet. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I mean, if you're challenged it by a housemate, just say no. I mean, they say discretion is the better part of valor in that one. And don't do it. I just think the weapon for me though. For me, with this like brief couple of minutes, you realise that I don't come up with the best ideas in life. What's worse is I seem to follow them through. I seem to commit to these things, and it doesn't end well, especially for me. But there's this great idea, secret weapon in the Big Mac Challenge, trying to help the sort of system flow through, everything go through quite quickly. I went and bought some double-strength laxatives. And I rather panicked the morning of the challenge. I thought, fuck, okay, I've actually got to do this now. It's no longer banter. I can't be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do this, 20 Big Macs, be easy. I actually got to knock down and do it, and I thought, fuck it, okay. So I sort of panicked and ticked 5 times the recommended dose of double-strength laxatives. It was rather messy, wasn't pleasant. Instead of the packet, if you take more than 2 pills in 24 hours, you should go and seek medical advice. I took about 5 in 5 minutes. I didn't go and see a doctor. I went to see a friend of mine, actually. He's called Dr. Ronald McDonald. He's a guy. But I'm still alive, so obviously didn't do too much damage. Although most of my friends will know, I used to be about 6 inches bigger around the waist before I took the laxatives, so they worked well. Tip. They did lead to one of the very low points of the day. I mean, the day was pretty rubbish to start with. 20 Big Macs doesn't create the best day. But it was a really low point when about Big Mac number 15, getting strong, and ran to the toilet, you know, in a disabled toilet, or more arm room, but needed, you know, disabled toilet, ran in there. Half of my Big Mac, still half Big Mac in my hands, in the toilet, you know. It's not getting well done. And my phone went off my pocket. One of those moments that if you thought for a second, you wouldn't answer. I mean, you wouldn't answer the phone in this thing, but I did. Didn't answer the phone, and it's possibly the worst person it could ever have been, my health week vegan mother. Someone's saying, hi mum. No, I'm working really hard. I'm doing coursework in the library at the moment. And some somehow, I don't know why, but the conversation always comes around this topic when I'm talking about it. Yeah, no, I'm eating really healthily. Yeah. This is my 15th Big Mac of the day, going with 20. There must be at least a decent bit of salad in there. And the gherkin's healthy. Trust me, I know about healthy eating, gherkins are healthy. So there we go, yeah, no, I'm eating healthy, yeah, lots of greens, I'm fine, yeah. So I'm a bit sort of busy, a bit preoccupied at the moment, Can I call you back? Yeah. Hung up on her, and it's one of those sort of almost out-of-body experiences. Where I sort of looked around, I thought, okay, shit, I've got my 15th Big Mac of the day in my hand. I'm sitting in the disabled toilets of Loughborough, about midday, this is, okay. Sitting on the toilet, that's not very pretty. And I've just hung up on the phone on my health freak vegan mother. And it's really like, how the fuck have I got in this situation? What am I doing? What am I doing in the disabled toilets of McDonald's? And down south, I'm Dromila, I'm a nice guy down south. I'm a respectable, lovely chap. And I don't know what it is. I mean, 2 years of Loughborough has turned me into this absolute animal. But somehow, I did 15 Big Macs before midday. I do these ridiculous challenges like doing bloody stand-up at JC's. I don't know where it's come from. I am quite a bit spitfired the act that I am from the south. Hopefully you've noticed at least. I wasn't when I first came. I wasn't sure where Loughborough was. I'm not going to lie. It was a sort of a name to me. I just thought it was somewhere up north. And to me, at the stage, there's almost a line just sort of north of Birmingham, sort of a cliff almost. You'd be going in the motorway, just trundling along in the motorway, and you literally sort of drop off the end of the cliff. People back south were saying, where's James going? Like, oh, he went north, didn't he? God, we'll never see him again. He's up in the wastelands, he's gone for good. And that's sort of my idea at the time. But I love it up here now, it's second home, 2 years here. And there's still 3 things that I haven't really got to grips with. Firstly, the weather. I don't know how, but seeing as Loughborough, it's not on a mountain, it's not near the sea, it's not at any altitude, but it still seems to be the windiest fucking place I've ever been. I don't know, I do mountain it, but up mountains, still Loughborough, on a summer's day, still seems to literally get more windburn than sunburn on your face. I don't understand it, don't get it. Secondly, the drinks. Still getting to grips with them. Walked into JC's the first time, walked up, ambling along, got to the bar, and was a little confused, sort of looking around. And the bar woman came over and said, oh, can I help you at all? And I was like, yeah, yes. I'm just being silly, but you must have, surely, But I can't seem to see any Pimm's or G&T on tap. I'm just being silly, you've got to have some sunlight, And he said, no, sorry, we don't. We've got a good selection of lagers and bitters. And I was like, no, God, you're being serious. Lagers and bitters. Oh, actually, no, it's fine. You know, Tetley's on tap. That's fine. How's one of these? And can I have milk and 2 sugars with that, please? Easy one. I'm still getting to grips with the drink situation. I'm trying to wean myself off G&T. I'm going to about 2 a day. I'm getting slowly onto red wine. I thought that's more an acceptable drink to be drinking before midday. Better than hard spirits, I find. Gives you more of an afternoon, at least more of an afternoon you can remember. Third thing, I'm not quite used to the north of the women. I don't tell many people this, and it probably shouldn't be a good time to be coming out to all you people, but northern women bloody terrify me. I'm genuinely scared by you. I literally run in fear when I see them. The worst, naturally, of all the northern women are hen parties. Literally a scourge roaming around the north, looking to pick off, young, bit attractive sons. At least if I step out my door and see one of these parties, I'll be back under my bed crying before even ending. I'll be straight away, I run in fear. I got caught by one a couple of weeks ago. And I'm still trying to get the glitter out of my hair. They're bloody awful. The worst thing about northern women that I can't seem to understand is their fake tans. I've developed a little system to try and help me sort of gauge their fake tan level. I brought it here with me tonight. I keep it with me most of the time so I can sort of get it. It's a paint card. This helps me to realise how up the scale these northern women are. And it ranges sort of English rose sort of colour. Get up to the more sort of extreme colours towards the top. We've got this one I like to call, well, this only seems to appear in 2 places in England. They must be the sunniest places in England, surely. Although all the times I've been there, they've always been pretty wet and miserable and cold, but all the inhabitants are ridiculously tan. So surely they're sunny. And there's Liverpool and Essex. Don't know why, everyone's tan. It's a mystery. Mystery, one of those things. Second one down, it's for women that want to match their northern character to their tan colour. So that one's called Rumble in the Jungle Orangutan Orange. They seem to like that one. The top one is, I've only seen it recently in the last few months. And this girl literally was that colour, and I had to go and ask her. I was really so intrigued, because it's now a hobby of mine, like rating women on this. Not a healthy one, by the way, Sarah. You're getting towards the top. But this woman was in this colour, and I had to go and ask her. I said, like, literally, I don't understand it. So I then got it out, matched up against the leg. I was like, yeah, you really are the top one. Jeez, I haven't seen it before. So yeah, I was in holiday in Japan. And the hotel was next to one of those nuclear reactors. And I said, it wasn't as bad as it seemed, you know, it cracked in, but I did like 10 minutes tannage before the sea came in. When I met this girl, I walked into the club, it was in Wyatt, I walked into the club, and I thought, wow, Wyatt's like really good at the moment. It's got a really cool like light show going on, you know, really cool atmosphere, and ambiance. And it wasn't. It was just this one girl in the corner, literally pulsating. Orange light was coming out of her, and all the rest was like, that's not right. You should definitely see a doctor about that. It's like, no, it's my tan, but in Japan. Really, yeah, it's not healthy, not healthy. It's one of those tans that literally you can sort of stand there and look at, and you feel yourself tanning from the sheer radiation coming out of it. Or the ones where you sort of want to touch it just to see what it is. You know, there's some sort of disease you're going to catch from it. You touch, you come back at the end of the night, you're covered in this stuff, but like, I've caught it in some sort of horrific disease that has been coming on to me. But that's one of my favourites, the top one. It's got to the level now where if you're the top one, it's gone past ridiculous, and I really rather like that one now. It's come back around. It's almost impressive at that level. The amount of fake tan they put on their bodies. Hey, thank you very much, James Curry.